Hey guys, Cable Guy Ken here. Wanted to talk about these little ceramic sharpeners. You can find them all kind of places, all kind of different configurations. This one is from a local guy here where I'm at. It's called the Steamboat Super Sharpener. I can't even read the fella's name on it anymore that makes these. We get them at our local Ace Hardware store. They come with the big ceramic rods that are a little bit coarser for doing your initial shaping, and then of course they come with the small fine ceramic rods for doing a polish, putting your final edge on them. These things are good, especially in the kitchen, which is the main thing I use these for, is my kitchen knives. They do a pretty good job at helping you retain that edge and touching it up when it isn't too far gone. Take my little Tanto here and show you. The thing I like about this one is it's got a place to set your hand to keep it steady. And unless you're just absolutely ignorant, there's no way for you to come down and hit your hand and cut yourself. But all you do is hold it straight up and down and act like you're trying to carve a turkey, I guess. Hold the blade straight up and down to it and just try to slice off that bad boy. Now I usually do this with a little bit of speed. Feel that little edge. So I do that no matter how I'm sharpening a knife, I always feel it just out of habit. And then spin you around and get your fine side. And all you're doing is just making sure you drive it all the way down to the end of that blade. Now you'll notice with the Tanto blade, I am stopping right at that point, because I don't want to get rid of the point that I just spent a little bit of time putting on there. And you can see how dark these get. The rods will actually start blackening up from the fines that are forming from taking little pieces of metal off of this. And now when I'm done with it, what I'll usually do is take this and actually run it down with just barely letting it drag. And you'll notice I'm going into the rods. That just helps take that little bit of burr off the edge of the blade. Helps refine it and sharpen it a little bit more. And it'll almost shave. Almost. Like I said, I'm not going to get this super sharp. But these are good little items to have. The other thing I like about the little Steamboat sharpeners with the ceramic rods, you don't have to take the whole thing. See if I didn't just press it down in there too much. This one is old and the wood swells and sometimes they get a little stuck, don't want to cooperate with me. There we go. It's time to wring these holes out again. I can take these two by themselves, put a Ranger band around it, take these into the woods with me, and then with my Mora, I can do the same thing with these. Lay that blade down until it's touching and just give it some real light, easy passes, and go back to my fine one again. Same thing. Just, I know I'm doing it fast, but I can feel that the edge is in contact and that I'm keeping that bevel flat. You notice I keep my thumb along that blade because it's helping me to feel when I've got that bevel down. I can make a few passes with it. Same thing, I'm using my finger here again. and just keep that blade touched up, keep a little bit of toothiness on it so that it'll grab into things as I need it to, do what it needs to do. Of course, it'll stop on the nail. It's a Mora. If you've got a dull Mora, you've never sharpened it, because these things, I'm telling you, I'm loving them. I'm definitely loving my SL2. It's at least twice the size as the SL1, a little bit beefier in the hands, but just all around great blades. So that's it. Just another little sharpening tip. Like I said, I use these mainly on my kitchen knives because they're quick and easy. They do put a really sharp edge on them. A lot of times when I come home from work, I'll grab my pocket knives that I've used throughout the day and just give them a quick rundown, like my Spyderco paramilitary. I'll just take it to the fine side. Usually go about 10 strokes and then alternate. I know somebody's watching this saying, God, he's just slamming those into those rods. Yeah, I am, and it's how I do it, not how you do it. It's what works for me, and I never have a problem getting a razor sharp edge on any of my knives, so obviously I'm not doing it wrong. That's it for Cable Guy Ken, part 2 in sharpening regular blades, some of the other techniques I use. I've already done one on the belt sander, don't need to re-show that. If anybody's got any other questions or anything, let me know. I will be making a knife here soon. I plan on doing that, 99% of it on video for you. So look for that coming up in the future. And I want to do a review on the gear that we're using for the Pathfinder Youth Organization. I've thought about doing that. If that's something that y'all think you'd be interested in, I'm more than willing to do that for you. It wouldn't take me long. I've got a complete setup that one of the kids hadn't picked up yet. So let me know if that's something you think you'd like. Look forward to doing some more for you, sharing and learning as much as I can. But for now, Cable Guy Ken out.